Hi, my name is Aiden Abata. I am a senior, double majoring in fashion design and accounting and minoring in communication. I studied abroad in Florence, Italy, at Lorenzo de' Medici in fall 2007.
So why did you want to study abroad?
I always wanted to study abroad. It was one of my goals before I graduated. I wanted to travel and see the world, and I know in this global world we need to see what's out there on the other side, and studying abroad just fulfilled both my academics and that aspect of my college career.
So why Italy?
Actually, Italy chose me. I didn't choose Italy. I first started out looking at the London program in Paris, and then my major required certain specific classes, and Lorenzo de' Medici offered the best option for that, so I ended up going to Florence. So I really didn't choose my location, the location chose me.
What was your first impression of Florence?
Florence, well, my first impression would be the taxi drivers, because as soon as I got to Florence, at the airport, we took a cab, and the way they drove just gave me a glimpse of how people are. It was just crazy, but we drove through different places and alleys, and it was just vibrant. People were happy, smiling, so I was really exposed to a lot of like the different aspects of like life in Italy.
Did you know any Italian before you left?
No, I do not know any Italian. The only word I knew was buongiorno, and pretty much that got me through the first couple of days, but we quickly learned, me and my roommates learned that we had to know more, and then we picked up like word survival terms like dove, where is it, and stuff like that, and then learned more.
How were the classes?
The classes are very, very interesting and unique, especially the fashion program. They're easy compared to the ones that we have here, just because they don't have the classes that I took for my communication courses. They don't emphasize writing and assignments. They know students travel a lot, so they don't try to cramp us with a lot of assignments. But I definitely love the fashion program there. We were so close to many designers. There are teachers actually work in the field, so you have a first-hand experience where they will bring in designers that they work with to talk to our class. So I think it was very unique and interesting.
What do you feel that you got from the experience?
Wow, a lot. I can say a lot. I've definitely learned to depend on myself, survive, because I commuted, so it was my first time actually living away from home. So for me, I did a lot of growing up abroad, and also I picked up a new language, which is another additional skill. So I've gotten a lot of personal things out of this experience.
Speaking of living, where did you live?
Well, I lived in Via della Stufa. It's right in front of, or around the Duomo, I shouldn't say in front. It's closer to Mercato Centrale, so it's just right in the center of the Mercato, but right around the Duomo. So we were in like the busy street. We saw the market. People were around our houses 24/7.
Was it a dorm or an apartment?
It was an apartment. I had a single room, and the whole apartment I shared with 4 other girls, so totally we were 5, but I had a single room and a bathroom. So we loved our apartment. It was very, very special to us, and it was part of our experience.
How does it compare to living in the U.S.?
Well, it's different because you have to get used to a lot of things. We had a washer, but we didn't have a dryer. So learning to work with your roommates, sharing that little space that we had. We also had to get used to not plugging in more than 3 appliances, because we've had experiences where you could actually shut down the whole building or stuff like that, which is funny in its own sense, but definitely different. Air conditioning, something we had to get used to during the heat. So there were a lot of different things, but I think we grew together and stronger because of those things too. So I like it.
What was your favorite thing to do?
Wow, that's a hard question, but I guess walk around Florence. We don't get to do a lot of that here because we're in the city. We drive everywhere, so that's one thing that I loved doing in Florence, and it was easy just to go anywhere on your foot. So that's something I miss and I loved doing abroad.
Any advice for students looking to go to Italy?
Well, I definitely will tell you to go ahead, do it. Don't overthink anything. Uh, Plan, but also have a plan. Don't plan too much. A lot of the best things that happened in my study abroad experience are the ones that I did not plan on, and even the bad things or the good things that happen add to your experience, and it's after you come back that you realize that just added another layer to your experience. So I think it's just don't plan too much. Plan so that you're okay and ready, but don't plan too much and just let things happen.
Is there any place that people can read more about your time overseas?
Well, yes, I have a blog up on the Study Abroad website, official website. It's www.marymount.edu/studyabroad .com, and you can go to my profile, Aiden Abata, and click on it, and you should find another link that will take you to my blog, and it should give you an idea of my first impressions, unique things that I've just experienced while I was abroad.
Okay, thank you very much.
You're welcome.